Okay, welcome to the training session. In this training session, I'm going to specifically show you what your job description is going to be. I will show you step by step exactly what you need to be doing, how to do it, and hopefully after this you'll know precisely the steps that you need in order to do this efficiently, quickly, and earn fantastic money in the process. To begin with, we're starting off in Google Documents. You can see we're just over here in Google Docs. As you open up your Gmail account, which is sqmdata@gmail.com, you will be greeted very warmly and friendly with several spreadsheets, which will be listed down here. Each of these spreadsheets will be titled with a suburb which is located in Victoria, in Australia, which is one of the southern states. What you'll be required to do is just to click on the relevant suburb. You'll know exactly which one you'll be doing. I'll send you that in an email, so we'll click. Google will then open up, as you can see, a particular spreadsheet, which is this one here. In this spreadsheet, what you will have is the following field labeled house number, street name, type, suburb, and square meters. So these three pieces of data, street name, type, and suburb, will be provided to you. I think everybody understands what they are. Street name is obviously the name of the street. The type is obviously, there can be street, crescent, court, avenue, place, etc. You don't need to know what they are, but what you do need to know is the two fields that you're going to be filling in is house number and square meters. I think it's very simple. In order to generate these two fields here, we're going to use two pieces of software. The first one is going to be Google Maps. We're going to go to Google Maps. We're going to type in, always start off with the first number, which is number 1, Adrian Street in Chadstone. We're going to search maps, and lo and behold, it'll come up with the actual street. Here you are. It'll then have a little A symbol around it. We just scroll down right to the relevant number, which in this case is this one here. It's number 1 Adrian Street. And I just want to make a note here. Don't make the mistake of assuming that you know which one of these is going to be number 1, 3, 5, and 7. Always punch in the first one up here, starting with number 1 as you start off a new street. And always look at the relevant homes using this data here. Now, using this data here, I should say. You can see 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. This particular Google Maps is purely going to be used for just knowing what the number of the houses are. In order for you to measure them, you will have Google Earth Pro, which is this piece of software just here. As you can see, I already have Adrian Street open. I'll just punch in the same details here, because you can see 1 Adrian Street. We'll search. Bang. Comes out to 1 Adrian Street. In order to measure this home, you will need to use a ruler. You'll need to click on the polygon tool. You'll click on meters, square meters, and then you will select the outside edges of this home. As you can see, it's covered by trees, so I'm probably going to just guesstimate this. You shouldn't have too many problems with the trees. It should be okay. That's roughly what I think the house looks like. It might be a little bit lower. I might be somewhere around here. In either case, you just need to use your rough estimate. I can see that the line here is moving, the ridge is moving down, so I'm guessing it's probably going to be finishing somewhere around here, roughly. This sort of, if it's got trees covering it, you're not going to have too much. I'm not going to blame you if you get it off by a couple of square meters, but just use your best guess. This house comes out to 135 square meters. So we come back to our Google spreadsheet. We put in house number 1, square meters 135. Done. Second thing that we do, we go back into our Google Maps. We see number 2, Adrian Street. The question is it this one? Is it this one? Well, what I probably suggest you do is you type in, just to be on the safe side so you don't make silly mistakes, you type in number 2, Adrian Street, you zoom in, and Google will tell you that number 2 is here. Okay, excellent. So we go back to our Google Earth Pro. We want to do this nice and quick. Obviously, you don't want to take too much time with it. It came out to be this house here. We go click, click, click. On all the edges in the perimeter of the house, 160. It's over 140. It does not qualify. Next, we go back to our Google Earth program. We see number 3 is this block here. It's got nothing on it. We move on to number 4. Number 4 is this one on Adrian Street. So we go back to our Google Earth program. We then press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You want to make sure your measurements are generally speaking quite precise, so you want to make sure you fix up all of the boxes to the perimeters. It's very important that we get accurate figures here, so don't skimp on it. But you don't have to be too pedantic. I mean, this is more or less speaking good enough. And we might want to fix that up slightly, but that's okay. 128 square meters. We round up all the time, even if we always just round up by 1 to be on the safe side. We put it in. Sorry, this is not the one you want to click on. You want to go back here. Number 4, Adrian Street, came out to be 129 square meters. 129 square meters. Enter. Of course, we want to be sure that we got the right street, so we'll drop that down. I'll do one more example with you. That's number 4. We want to go to number 5. Is this one here? So go back to our Google Earth program. Number 5. This house. We clear it. Go click, 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 and the last one. 150. Well, that's too big, so we move on. Next one, we want to go back to this one here, number 5. Number 6 is this house here. So we go to Google Earth. We do number 6. $155. That's once again, it is too big. So we move on to number 7. If you want to, you'll eventually begin to visually see which ones are too big and which ones are too small. But this is good enough to begin with. 137, bingo. That's a tick. We put it back as we go back to our spreadsheet. We put in number 7. Put in the square meters, whatever it was. I think it was 130. It was 137. That's it. That's how you do it. This training session is over. Move on to the next one so I can teach you about the different types of homes.